We are buddies and we like to play games in the new Bear Buddies.
Hello, welcome to Bear Buddies.
Hello, welcome back. We're playing GTA. GTA, mofos.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
So, for those of you who've been hanging on since last week, we were going to talk about sex workers.
Sex workers.
Sex workers.
People who work for sex. No, have sex for work. I don't know, it's the same thing.
It is very difficult to tell, but one way or the other. Yeah, what are your thoughts on sex workers, Tom? Why don't you lay that on the table?
I feel like they get a bad rep. And I don't know what my personal opinions on it is.
Sure.
Really. But also I don't really care. Like,
yeah.
Why it doesn't make the slightest bit of difference to me. So
that's a good point.
Do what you want, as long as it's
have
safe
fun,
and,
kids.
Yeah. I don't know. What about you?
Interesting. I guess I don't know. Like, I think I've sort of got a mixed feelings about it. I guess like I fully what's the word? Support individuals to do whatever they want to do, and if that means being a prostitute, then you go do that. All power to you. I guess.
Well, speaking of sex, here we go.
Oh wow! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh no! Oh god! Oh, we're gonna have to blank this out. Oh god! Oh no! I think maybe the issue is where, like, I don't know, particularly with things like what do you call it? OnlyFans. That's the one where sort of you hear about like the girls that are making a lot of money, and all they have to do is they have to do a little striptease, or they get to like I don't know, like take off some clothes or something, or I think there was an article the other day, like there's one girl that just has to pretend like she's a giant, and people get off on it, and there we go.
I've spoken to my old flatmate and good friend Rosie. About like selling her socks and her underwear, because you don't have to show your face.
Interesting.
And yeah, she was like, okay, full disclosure, her boyfriend's got a bit of money, and she was like, she's like, I would do it, but I just know if I told my boyfriend that I was doing it, then he would just give me the money, because he would rather do that than me have to sell my socks and pants. But she was like, I don't have an issue with it. If some creep wants to get off on it, then
yeah. I guess the question is then, does it like perpetuate the objectification of women?
Yeah.
Like by sort of I guess the one thing is like those girls who where articles are like, hey, she doesn't have to do a lot and she gets loads of money and loads of donations and stuff. Yeah. Like those articles are usually fairly skewed towards the more unusual forms of income on those platforms, i.e. pretending to be a giant, or massaging her feet, or whatever, as opposed to getting doused in sticky substances, which tends to be, as far as I am aware, the more lucrative videos, which is a bit sad. Yeah, I don't know. I think my concern comes from like the luxurious kind of what's the word? Like the way it's presented, Like, you could be
Yeah.
making loads of money just doing XYZ, whereas in fact, it's usually a bit more degrading than that.
Yeah.
And for every girl that you hear about who is having a good time and making lots of muns, doing
Sweet moolah.
making sweet moolah, there are probably hundreds of girls who are not having a good time and really quite regret doing it. But I don't know. I mean, that's just my take. That's that's my take.
If I were a woman, I think I would definitely sell my socks and underwear.
Well, yeah. I mean, like,
I don't think I wouldn't show my face, but
so why is it women, mainly women who do it? Is it something about men? Is it like...
yeah, I think so.
Yeah. It's just like...
I think men are just pervs.
Men horny.
Oh shit! Shouldn't have done that. Yeah.
Oh no. No. I mean,
My
is
bad.
it...
I thought.
Is that not sort of an incredibly damning indictment on society?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's all men, but
No, totally. But it's amazing, like how many or how much money a lot of these girls do make from.
yeah, and I also think it's easy to be one of those men and like in secret.
Sure, yeah, because of the anonymous nature of the internet.
Yeah, you just who's gonna know?
Yeah, I mean my take is like, obviously, like if what's the word? Like, if you were a sex worker, then you'd want people to support you in your work.
Yeah.
But equally, like, who are these people paying for porn?
Yeah.
I mean, you can get it on the internet for free. It's not that difficult to find.
There's a really interesting, I don't know what to call it, kind of like a festival, but also just kind of like a weekend club thing called Crossbreed that my flatmate went to, who is a journalist, and she was just doing some research. So she went there for a weekend, and it's like kind of like a sex club. Like, you go, you drink like you would in a normal club, but then also there's a room upstairs for people to have sex in, and you have to come in like specific clothing. It's got to be like leathery, or lace, or like not much on.
Interesting.
For the purpose of like trying to deter cis white males from going, to kind of for like any prejudice and harassment.
Okay.
But they have some really interesting.
Why would cis white males not?
They have some.
Want like leather, or why would cis white males not want like leather or lace or?
Well, I did think that, but I think essentially it's the idea of the men that are gonna, and women, I suppose, that are gonna discriminate are less likely to put those clothes on to be a part of that.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like,
so they might want.
It's like saying getting a Trump supporter to stay out of a club by saying like, you've got to wear a I Love Biden T-shirt or something.
Yeah. Okay. Je comprends.
But yeah, and they have some really interesting workshops on consent.
Okay.
And
yeah, sure, interesting.
My housemate was saying that there's some like very strict rules. That they question you on when you're there, and you're kind of safely interrogated by the security guards. And she said, as a woman, interestingly enough, she's never felt safer in a club than she did at that club, which I thought was interesting.
That is really interesting. Yeah. Was there like sort of did there feel like there was an obligation, Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, shit.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, that was a good save.
I almost killed one of my people. Was there an obligation for what? Sorry.
Was there? Did it feel to her like there was an obligation to have sex in this club?
No, I mean she said she went up into the room just to see like
sure.
what it was like, because it's like a big open space apparently. So like lots of people go up there and
Wow. At the same time.
Get it on.
There we go.
No. There's no obligation to do anything. It's essentially it's a nightclub.
Okay. Intriguing.
God, I find it so hard to aim on this.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever heard of that establishment, but there we go.
No, I think it's the first time they've come to London. I think they're like Australian or something like that.
Oh.
And it opened, I say it opened recently, it opened like a couple of months ago now.
Well.
As of release of this video, but.
There we go.
Yeah.
Check it out, folks. Whatever the name of that place was.
Crossbreed.
Crossbreed. There we go. Check
Follow
it
them
out.
on Twitter, but they're out on Instagram, but they're private.
Oh.
So.
I mean, is that like a novel concept in a club? Like, I assume it must be if there's demand for it. That it just didn't exist before. But
what's that? Sorry, the sex room.
Yeah, like that kind of club. I don't know how many clubs like that there are in London or other.
Well, it's interesting because I was saying that it feels like the sort of thing that should be. I'm not saying that I believe this, but it feels like the sort of thing that should be illegal. As in, like, you would think there'd be some sort of laws prohibiting something like that, right?
Yeah. But apparently not.
Ah, fuck.
Oh no.
It's okay, I'll take it to the checkpoint.
Cool.
But yeah, like, if you went to a normal nightclub, like, for example, Newbury's nightlife, or Wetherspoons, if you went into somewhere like that and you started having sex with someone, you would be asked to leave and probably have the police called on you.
Probably not just asked.
Yeah.
Please.
I was going to say taken out, but that sounds like you'd be fucking murdered.
Please stop having sex. Sorry, stop. No. So this is a bar.
Also, you feel sorry for the poor minimum wage teenager that's his mum's like, get a job as a cleaner, give something back, then you can have some money for yourself. It's like, okay, cool, I'll do that.
Oh, lovely, amazing.
And then 2 hours into his first shift, he's mopping up someone's cum off the floor.
How did he get on the ceiling? Oh my god! Not this again.
Crying into his mop bucket.
Why am I doing this job? My god! When all the other jobs are taken,
I do find it strange that as a woman, that was the safest she's felt in a club.
Yeah,
it says something about the LGBT community.
Yeah.
And the way that they.
Yeah, sure.
Shit, I'm in the wrong position.
I would assume so. I mean, there's definitely like.
I'm gonna die.
Oh no! Don't do it! Don't do it, man! Don't do it! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I got
greedy.
Oh no! There's definitely something seedy about a lot of like standard clubs. It's just like, I don't want to be around these people. Ugh. Oh.
It's interesting. I was talking to my partner the other day about like. We saw a show which it's also a book, and I would highly recommend you buy it and read it, so I'm going to give it a plug. But it's by Rosie Day, and my friend Georgie directed it actually, called Instructions for Teenage Armageddon, which is about a girl whose sister died when she was a kid, and it's about her growing up as a teenager.
Oh god.
As a teenage girl, basically, and everything that comes with that, body image.
Wow.
God, what else? Lots of other things. And also part of that was like consent and first time having sex.
Oh, sure.
It was just really interesting. I was talking to my partner about like, have you ever felt like pressure in that sort of environment to kind of, like if you go out in a club, have you ever felt like you have to kind of act a certain way or be a certain way to either like not be noticed or to, you know, like kind of
fit in or not?
Yeah, like to be what someone kind of expects from you. And I think it's really interesting because I have no real concept of that as a man.
No, exactly. Yeah. What was her response?
No, I think my girlfriend's quite what's the word? Quite. I don't know. Quite headstrong. Like I think. Oh, for fuck's sake! Same place again. I think she's got a very good sense of who she is and like.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
What she's willing to.
Yeah.
Like be and do and blah blah blah. So I don't. I think she definitely said she's felt some sort of pressure.
Yeah.
But not. Probably not as much as most women because.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, no, you're totally right.
She's not. I think what it is that despite being 5 foot tall, she literally thinks she's invincible. Like I kind of half believe it. I think she's the sort of person that I could see getting hit by a bus and just walking away from it, going at like 30 miles an hour as well.
Excellent.
So I think there's part of that of like she maybe doesn't necessarily follow all the conventional traits of a woman.
Oh, sure.
Not to say that she hasn't experienced it anyway, because she is still a woman. But yeah.
No, sure.
Oh,
no,
fuck!
exactly.
Fuck! I'm on fire!
Stop, drop, and roll! Run away! Yeah, no, it is definitely true. I mean, society, no matter how much it evolves, there are definitely still huge discrepancies between sort of the way that that men are treated and women are treated in different situations and gender pay gap.
Like I feel like it's. I feel like there's something in it for men as well. Like I don't think it's one-sided.
Sure. Oh no, definitely. I guess there's
much more of a. It's much more of a spoken about thing. I think being a woman, and maybe women don't. If we've got any female viewers, maybe women don't necessarily feel like it is. Maybe they feel like they can't talk about it, or that it's not spoken about enough. But it does feel like that sort of thing has been a topic that's been on the table at least for a little while.
Definitely. If you want to talk about the subject, then feel free to put a little comment in the in the description below. That'd help us, definitely.
Yeah.
We'd be up for having a conversation about anything, really. Like literally anything. Like it could be about the gender pay gap or the pressure that different genders come under, or it could be about sandwiches. What's your favourite sandwich?
Yeah.
Could be that. Or it could be about GTA, heaven forbid. If you want to talk about GTA...
Anything but GTA.
Yeah. Those are the rules. No talk about video games on this video game podcast. Show, whatever this is. This monster that we birthed from...
It's not where I expected the embryo. GTA episodes to go on topics of consent and...
Yeah, it's an odd game to talk about that on, isn't it? Yeah.
Gender-based societal pressures, but here we are.
We're playing GTA, motherfucker, yeah!
It's quite refreshing from the usual penis-based content that you get on there, buddy.
It's true. There is a lot of penis-based content. It's too much, if anything.
Yeah.
Although I'm sure
Too
some
many
of you
cocks
probably
spoil the broth.
it's true.
I almost said froth, and I stopped myself. But I've said it now anyway, so feels like we're back on track if I say that, you know.
Exactly. Don't go putting your cock in a broth. Nobody wants cocky broth. Coq au vin, maybe, but not cocky
Frothy
broth.
broth.
Frothy broth. Oh God.
I'm absolutely
Stop.
this. I've taken the stupidest way of getting here possible. But I'll do anything to avoid following road directions on this game.
Anything?
It's like don't tell me how to get to this place. I can clearly get to it by just driving like as the crow flies.
Is this a cutscene? It's very difficult to tell.
Kind of.
Okay, intriguing. What is going on? What is
Pushing
going
the trailer
on?
into the river.
Oh wow. Okay. Who's that guy?
I'm not actually sure.
Somebody that Trevor doesn't like, presumably. Oh Jesus! Don't like the way he's pointing that shotgun at him. Just a slip of the finger.
Yeah. He's fucked. Trevor
Lost a
doesn't.
head.
I think this is the first time we've played as Trevor properly.
Oh.
I mean, Trevor doesn't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck, man. I don't give a fuck. You think I give a fuck? No, don't kill me, man. Don't kill me. Please. Don't kill me. I got a wife and kids.
Oh, this is gonna fail me if I kill him. Oh no, it won't.
Oh. There we go. Whap.
Oh, he's dead. Anyway, yeah, Trevor's such a great character.
I'm intrigued. We'll have to explore Trevor's character, possibly on another episode. It is
Yeah.
how
We're
far
almost
through?
done. We just got to get
mission?
back, and then
Okay, cool.
we'll next time we'll see you in a week.
Yeah. Madness. A whole week. I mean, it might not be a whole week because depending on what day we release the episode, but it might be less than a week. Might be slightly
It'll be
more than
around a week. It'll be
around
the
a week.
next
Thereabouts.
calendar week.
Yes, some point in the next
sure.
calendar week. Yeah, unless we forget to release it, in which case it might be the week afterwards. But I mean, that's unlikely. I would say unlikely that we miss a week, even though we had spent the last 3 months releasing 3 episodes a week. we're definitely back to full capacity now on Bear Buddies. The full 4 former jammies. But you know what? We could do more. We could do less. If you want us to do more, then just
Give us money.
empty your wallets. No, I mean yes, but no, but if we had a little bit more subscriptions on this show, then maybe we could justify doing 5 episodes a week.
If we had a bit more subscriptions.
A bit more subscriptions. That was good English, wasn't it?
Yeah.
A bit more subscriptions, please. A little bit more. Just a little bit more subscriptions.
I don't know what the fuck I'm going to title this episode. Serious
who
talks about
knows?
consent and societal pressures.
It could be. I mean, you'll know because you all already have clicked on it. But
Yeah.
we currently, as we're recording it, we don't know what's going to be. It could be. It could be. Consent bitch. It could be a number of things.
It could be a bit more subscriptions, and I'm thinking it might be that.
It could be a bit more subscriptions.
But we'll find out. I might have forgotten.
Give us
by the time I
subs.
upload it.
Give us the subs, please.
Oh.
More subs. If I tell you what, if you've been a long-standing member of the show, long-standing viewer of the show, why don't you just share it with a couple of your friends, and get them to sub as well, because we'd really
Yeah, we'd
appreciate
that.
We'd definitely appreciate that. I mean, even if they don't like the show, like the subs, it's still a number. It's still a number. Like, we don't have to know if they watch it or not. Just give us the false hope.
Sometimes it's just good to just keep you going and like, when's he going to stop?
Anyway, well, I guess we'll see you guys.
we're all done. So we'll
Excellent.
We'll end the episode here, and you can join us next time.
Nice. See you guys later. Bye.
Bye. We'd love you to subscribe, but only with your consent.